Dear students of Bhatera School and College section, intermediate first year, welcome to Bhatera School and College. Many of you are from the same institution. You studied from class 6 to 10 here, but some of you are from different institution. I am lecturer Tori, welcoming you all to our very colorful and charming campus of Bhatera School and College. You have already known the condition of the world and the condition of educational institutions in Bangladesh, and you know the reality well. I think you all are well at home with your near and dear ones. You know, we had to start our classes by this time if the condition or situation of the world was as before. But since there is a pandemic and we are not allowed to come to our institute, take classes physically, we have to depend on internet and this digital version of classes. You know, with some of you, I had contact and we had some talks regarding our classes. And I know all of you are eagerly waiting for classes of your English teacher, but you are not getting it. And I already explained to some of you that I am getting ready to meet you online. And I think all of you are well at home. As I said, I have been teaching in colleges for nearly 10 years. And this is for the very first time we have the experience of welcoming you through this digital version of classes through internet since there is a pandemic, as I said earlier. Still, I think you will feel or remember your day or first day of classes, whether it is of English class or any other classes. You know, in HSC level, we have to write a paragraph or an essay entitling your first day at college and you are missing this particular day or that particular day, but I think the world will be as usual very soon and we will meet you physically in our institute and we'll have that experience of first day at college physically. But now we have to depend on this way of teaching and meeting you. Let's come to the point. You know, we have 200 marks in English, and you know, it is divided into two parts, that is, English first paper and English second paper in HSC level. In first paper, we had we have 100 marks, and in second paper we have 100 marks. Initially, it was taught by teachers, basically first paper in first year and second paper in second year. But nowadays, both of, both the papers are taught simultaneously since there is a GO, that is government order, that teachers are to teach the students both the papers altogether, and we are following the same guidelines. As a result, in first year we will study the first section, that is 50 marks from first paper and 50 marks from second paper, and the question paper will be as we study, and a study material or syllabus will be provided to you very soon through this version. And I already told some of you to make WhatsApp group so that you can get the link or video in WhatsApp groups. And I told you to create two groups so that the girl student have one group and the boys have one group, and there is no bothering. Dear students, when I used to welcome the students of intermediate first year physically, I used to ask them some questions. That is, the first question I used to ask the student that write the spelling of college, and then I used to ask them the meaning, Bengali meaning of the word college, and I found many of the students that they mistook spell college, and many of them did not know the exact Bengali meaning of the word college. In case of spelling college, some students, very few I think, they used to write COLLAGE, though the spelling is COLLEGE. Where the mistake lies? I think there is a spelling like village. How do we spell village? VILLAGE. Here lies the mistake. The student, some student think the spelling should be like village, but in reality, the spelling is COLLEGE, as I said. And after checking the papers or your exercise books, I used to have some fun since some of them uh, used to spell the word mistakenly. And then the Bengali meaning of the word college. You know the meaning of school, that is Vidyalaya. You know the meaning of university, that is Vishwavidyalaya. But some of the students do not know the meaning of the word college. And I used to ask them, and very few of them know the exact answer, which is Mahavidyalaya. And then I used to ask them some other questions too. That is, I used to ask them, if someone asks you now that what class do you read in, what will you say? Basically, as we are from Bangladesh and our mother tongue is Bengali, the people used to ask, তুমি কোন ক্লাসে পড়ো? In case of school, we used to say, আমি 9-এ পড়ি, আমি 10-এ পড়ি, আমি 8-এ পড়ি. But in case of college or classes 11 and 12, the students are habituated to say, or the students used to say, intermediate first year or inter first year, inter second year, or intermediate second year. Then rise the question, what is the meaning of the word intermediate? Very few, none of the students, I think, none of the students could answer the meaning or Bengali meaning of the word intermediate. Though there is no work of intermediate. If someone asks you that what class do you read in, I think you should answer or I should answer that I read in class 11 or I read in class 12. then there will be no question of the meaning of the word intermediate. But if you intentionally or subconsciously impose the word intermediate, then you are to or you have to answer or you have to find the meaning of the word intermediate. And I know the meaning, I found the meaning, and you have to find the meaning too. That is Madhyastha Pravesh. Intermediate, that is Madhyastha Pravesh. You know, the SSC degree or the SSC exam was used to called entrance exam. Entrance. The meaning of the word entrance was probeshika. That is, you are going to enter into the world of knowledge. আপনি জ্ঞানের রাজ্যে প্রবেশ করতে যাচ্ছেন. And as I said, the word entrance means প্রবেশিকা. মানে হচ্ছে এসএসসি পরীক্ষাকে একসময় প্রবেশিকা পরীক্ষা বলা হতো. মানে আপনি জ্ঞানের রাজ্যে প্রবেশ করছেন. Then comes the word intermediate. মধ্যস্থ প্রবেশ. And then, of course, university. You know the meaning of university. It is বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়. And where you have to study, and you have to study if you continue a study to that day, and you have to study all the materials of the world. At least the best you have to have the basic idea of everything if you are a university student. Anyway, I'm going to conclude my today's video sending a message or proposing a message to you, that is, buy the books which are required in intermediate first year, class 11. In case of English first year or English first paper, I suggest you to buy the book English for Today. That is the board book English for Today for classes 11 and 12. And as you have to study the question models, you can buy any model question book. I have no personal choice. You can buy anything or everything, but I suggest you please buy one particular book so that we find uniqueness in the class, that every student has the same book. Thank you for today. We are going to continue our classes from now on regularly. Thank you. Thank you very much.